I made sure to blend in with the crowd of gawkers watching the police work in the alley. It was late, and with winter already upon Chicago, not much could get me outside at night. But the news of this latest crime scene sent me running out of my apartment. Something about it didn't sit right with me. The paramedics started bringing the gurney out. It had a black body bag on it. I sighed. I knew there was no point in hoping. If someone had been injured, they would have moved faster. I waited as they made their way over the snow. Thankfully, I had managed to slide close enough to the yellow caution tape to be near the mouth of the alley as they walked by. I took a deep breath. Sulfur. It was a demon kill. I couldn't ignore this. I had to get to work. I started moving back through the crowd when my skin began to crawl. I kept walking away from the people and down the street. Footsteps crunched in the snow behind me. Someone was following me. Probably a mugger. Deciding to get this over with, I crossed the street and took the long way back to my car. If someone was following, then they'd have plenty of time to act. The footsteps continued. I kept my pace even, going so far as to pull my gray wool peacoat closed and hunched my shoulders to make myself look small and vulnerable. The footsteps still followed. I sighed as I walked into a dark alley and slowed my pace. My pulse picked up as someone followed me into the alley. When we were far enough along to be hidden from view, I turned around. It wasn't a mugger. His dark gray suit and white dress shirt showed off his broad shoulders and chest. His white blonde hair was short on the sides, a little longer on top, but perfectly styled. His piercing golden eyes contrasted with slightly tanned skin. Something about him sent my heart pounding, my skin tingling. I'd never reacted like this to a man in my entire life. It put me on edge. I didn't know who he was, but even from almost 10 feet away, I could tell that he wasn't human. "What are you?" I asked. His lips moved into a polite smile. "I'm the same as you," he said, his voice an odd mix of authority and politeness I'd never heard before. "Annoyed? PMSing?" I asked dryly. His left eyebrow twitched. "Gargoyle,"